All right, guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's up, guys? It's Pick'em with HuddleGG, and in today's video, we're going to go over a play in Cleff's new West Coast bunch game plan over on our website at HuddleGG. Now, for those of you that don't know who Cleff is, he is one of the best offensive players in the world, and he has been that for some time now. He's always one of the more difficult players to stop in the community. Now, the play that we're going to be talking about today is going to be stick out of gun bunch, and this is a unique play to the West Coast playbook. Okay, so the only playbook you're going to find this specific play in is going to be West Coast bunch, but if you do want to check out the rest of this game plan and see how Cleff likes to attack a bunch of different coverages throughout the game, make sure you head over to HuddleGG today. Now, with that being said, let's hop into this. And like I said, the play that we're going to be using is going to be the play stick. Now, we're going to be using this to really attack cover 3 and cover 4 style zone coverages. Okay, and the route that we're really going to take advantage of is going to be the B route on that corner. You see how it's a really flat corner to the sideline? We can compare it if you look at the B route here, and then we look at a play like corner strike here. You see how the corner strike corner route goes a lot deeper down the field, whereas when we run stick, it's a lot more shallow. Okay, so we're going to take advantage of that shallow corner route. Okay, now the best time that we want to run this play is when we start to get our opponent shading down in their cover 3 and cover 4 zones. Okay, throughout the game plan, Cleff's going to talk about how we can attack the flats over and over when they're in these cover 3 and cover 4 zones, and then you're going to see your opponent start to shade underneath. Okay, and this is exactly when we want to run this stick play. Okay, so what we're going to do here is for our setup, all we need to do is streak the middle receiver on the bunch side, and this is what our play art's going to look like. Okay, from there, we're going to hit that B time and time again when they're shaded down. Okay, so you'll see here, we say hike, we see they're shaded down. We're able to throw this in a nice little pocket of the defense for an easy completion. Okay, now I'll do it one more time just to show you that it's very, very consistent. So again, we'll streak that middle receiver. They're shaded down. We're able to hit this time and time again because of that angle of the route. He's going to get wide open each and every time. Okay, now we are running this to the wide side, but we'll show you to the short side as well. But what you see here is, again, as soon as we see that flat defender taking the flat receiver, which is our tight end, we know we're going to have this because he's going to always get underneath this outside corner, and you can just see the angle where he's almost running a very flat corner route to the sideline here, and you can see the void in the defense where we're just able to get that completion time and time again. Now, like I said, we can run this to the short side as well. Okay, so if your opponent is shading down and you're on the short side, this is actually going to be a little bit better for us. Okay, so we're going to streak our middle receiver. We don't have to do anything different here. When they are shaded down in a cover 3 or a cover 4, what you'll see is the streak's actually going to help take the outside corner away. So it's actually going to make it even more of an open throw. And at times, what you'll see is if we can throw this, again, streaking that middle receiver, if we can throw this right here, we're able to actually turn this upfield and get some even bigger yards after the catch simply because we're on the short side of the field with this particular one. Okay, so you see when we're on the short side, this streak route is going to pull the outside third with him. Okay, it's not going to happen to the wide side, but you still can throw it. Like I said, to the short side, you're going to open up even more possibility for some big yards after the catch. Okay, now there will be times where your opponent is in just a normal cover 3. Okay, so let's say they're not shading down and they're just playing normal cover 3 with curl flats. We can still run this play to the wide side of the field. We just have to make a slight adjustment. Okay, so again, if they're in curl flats, right, and they're not shading down, we still want to streak the middle receiver, but now we want to smart route the B. Okay, this is going to be very useful when you're in a down and distance around 10 yards. Okay, if it's 2nd and 1, you're not going to want to do this because the corner route's going to be really shallow. But if it's 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, this is going to be very effective for you. You see now how the B route is a little bit of a deeper corner, but he's still going to take that shallow angle towards the sideline. Okay, so again, this is to the wide side of the field when they're in a curl flat defense. You're going to see here that we're still able to throw this over here into this pocket and still pick up a nice 20 to 25 yard gain. Okay, so you can see here that regardless of how they're shading in their cover 3 and cover 4 style defenses, you're going to be able to really attack with this one particular route. Like I said, it's very unique to this playbook. And if you do want to check out the rest of this game plan, head over to HuddleGG today.